I borrowed this line from the old Kanye, the cool one that I was a big fan of back in high school. He said, "Nobody wins when the family feuds," which was clever. You know, the game Family Feud, play on words. But in that song, he was just talking. The song was called Family Business, if anyone knows that song. A lot of things are like family business. Every family has problems. Every family has beefs. Every family has people who don't talk to each other. But here's the specific part of it of what I wanted to talk about. There was somebody who was speaking to me recently during their peer counseling session with me, and they basically said that they have two family members. Both of them, at one point in time, they were very close to both of those family members, but then one developed a beef with the other one. So they stopped speaking to the other family member out of loyalty for the one that had beef with the other one. That might not make sense, but basically they got stuck in the middle of a beef between two family members. And it made me think of a time that I've been there before. Name a car for an edit. I don't know what that means. But anyways, it made me think of a time that I have been there before. I guess this means the algorithm is starting to algorithm, because I'm seeing new people every time I jump on here. But yeah, I was put in that situation before where two close family members of mine were not seeing eye to eye, and I felt like I was in the middle and that I had to choose. I had to make both parties happy in a way, or I had to be loyal to one party over the other. And it was actually something I remember I was speaking about in therapy at the time. And the therapist said the relationship that those two family members have with each other is separate from the relationship that they have with you. So don't focus on mending their relationship. Don't focus on being in the middle of whatever beef they have going on. Just focus on your individual relationships with them. Unless it's a case where their relationship with each other directly affects their relationship with you. Stay out of it, pretty much. And that's something that I have learned over the years. Since that time, I've had many family members like, I'm pretty close to this one, but this one is not close to that one, but I have a relationship with both. It's the same thing that I said about or beefing. I feel the same way about that. I don't consider it like, because you're having a problem with this person, I have a problem with this person. Because you have a beef with this one, I have a beef with this one. No. Maybe it just requires for us to have a separate relationship. It requires me to steer clear of conversations that involve that person and just focus on the one-to-one. Another thing I'm going to say, I tend to feel like, especially in a family scenario more than a friend scenario, if somebody is trying to make you choose, if you rock with me, you're not going to rock with this person, and it's family, and that particular family member, good morning Lisa, that particular family member has not done anything to you, then I don't think that they have your best interest at heart anyways. Because in the scenario I'm talking about, this one person, this one family member that didn't want that person to talk to the other family member, that was the case for many years. And then one day they just decided, you know what, I'm getting older, I want to be in touch with my family, so I'm just going to reach out to that person. And I hope that it doesn't cause any beef or any rift. And it did cause a rift. That person was upset. Like, why would you reach out to them? They're the op. But ultimately, they had a great conversation. They were able to connect and reconnect over some things. And I say it's kind of manipulative in a way. It's kind of wrong if somebody does not want to see you happy, because I've had many scenarios of my own where I'm like, yeah, you can talk to that person. You can talk to that person, just don't bring them around me. That's how I feel about a lot of things. Don't bring them around me, but if they make you happy, go right ahead. So that's just my 2 cents. That is just my 2 cents. And let me know what y'all think in the comments. All right, have a good one.